What's going on, y'all? I just came home from work and I was just thinking, like, should I do another What It Is video today, or should I start it off next week? But resoundingly, y'all was here for the double What It Is and two What It Is a week. So this is like the regular one will come on Wednesday, like it's always been coming, and then you'll probably get one on Saturday, and that'll be like a What It Is extra or whatever. So just to tag along to that, so that we won't have a heavy course load in the week. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what it do. Okay, we'll see how this roll, but it's nothing much. I really wanted to shout a couple of people out. My homegirl Kim, she goes by Kim A Brand on Instagram, and I think on Twitter as well. The Okay, I'm outside if you can't tell. I'm in the car, obviously. But no, her name is Kim. She also has a podcast, okay? It's called When I First Heard. It's where she discusses a new song and goes into details when she first heard this song, where she was, the feeling of it. And it's like for what I've been seeing and listening to, it's like short little episodes, okay? Just going down memory lane, nostalgia and everything, so it's cute. I really do like it. It's different type of music, whether it's pop music, R&B music, gospel music. They can listen to it on Anchor FM, or you can find her on Spotify. It's called When I First Heard, And shout out to Kim, because Kim been doing her thing, bitch. Listen, Kim, you've been trying to get up into the media game, backstage and all that stuff or whatever, and I see you doing it, okay? You posting about where you finna be working at on this set, that set, baby, and you Chicago too. Shout out to you, girl. These fucking flies, bitch. What is going on? Anyway, moving on from that, shout out to my homegirl. Also, I want you guys to follow Miss Lyric on YouTube. Her YouTube channel is called GeminiGem. Okay, that's all one word. And of course, I will put all this information down in the more info box. Okay. She just has a YouTube that focuses on saving stuff, discounting, extreme couponing. I ain't gonna say extreme couponing, but it's along that line, showing you how to save and discounts and shit like that. I know y'all not finna be out here doing all this. I know y'all not finna be out here making all this noise like that. That is rude. That is really rude. I know this your habitat, but I'm out here. You gotta guess. Thank you. Anyway, in sex, yeah. And she's also going to be doing her blogging about how, it was when she did Uber Eats and she delivered for Grubhub. Let me tell y'all what's been happening. Okay, I figured out what's been happening with Uber Eats. I had to put that on pause. Put that on pause for a second. When I put that video up about me getting got by Uber Eats or whatever, it's happened a few times after that, okay? Because, sometimes you just don't learn your lessons, okay? Because it doesn't happen too often. But what I figured is what's going on is it's dummy accounts. It's not actual people that's actually taking the food. It's actually dummy accounts, okay? And I'm just sitting here like, that's fucked up. Because the last time that it happened, I clicked on the profile and the thing said that the girl never even had any deliveries. She didn't have no deliveries on her profile at all. And it was random names, no profile pictures or whatever. So it's like dummy accounts, and I don't even think that the restaurant is actually getting the orders at this point. It's like somebody intercepting it. So baby Ashley is off Uber Eats at this point. Dad's telling me, you trying to get your life right anyway, so you need to start fixing your own stuff and bringing your own lunch and doing what you got to do. And that's what's been going on. Even though I did go on Grubhub so I can get me a Panera Bread salad, the shit was good. It was good and it was fulfilling. Okay, shout out to Jocelyn. One more person that I wanted y'all to follow. Her YouTube page is called Hello Mello. Okay, Hello Mello. All right, so and that's just Mello. All right, Mello. Hello Mello. She do reviews and she do vlogging. Y'all trying to get me up into vlogging so bad. I be like, girl, I don't do shit. Like, when I tell y'all, I feel like I'm one of the most boringest people on YouTube, outside of YouTube. And especially now because it's in the pandemic and all I've been doing is working, I really don't do anything, okay? I ain't been to the movies in a minute. You know, I'm fine with streaming that shit at home. I'm so much of a homebody. I ain't been on no trips. I ain't been nowhere exciting that's worth vlogging. But maybe one day I might vlog and show y'all how fucking boring I am, okay? And y'all, y'all be trying to be like, Ashley, you not boring. You this, you that, or whatever. Girl, I'm a homebody, okay? If you want to see me just lay up in my bed, you can see me lay up in my bed. I don't know what it's gonna turn into, but you can see me lay up in my bed. I don't know, but hey, it is what it is. But let's just get up into this video. I really don't have much that I really want to discuss. Want to hit on some topics. The Dr. Dre situation. Dr. Dre and his 38-year-old daughter, what's her name, Latanya or something like that. Now, we mentioned her before, okay? Probably like in 2020. I didn't even know he had a daughter. I wasn't paying no attention to him like that. He's not one of those people that I'd be like, oh, I need to check out Dr. Dre, okay? She came out and basically said that he and her have no contact. Okay, she made it seem like they really have no contact, and he does absolutely nothing for her. And the only time that she can actually get in touch with him is not really through him, it's through his people, through his lawyer and stuff like that. That's the only way that they communicate, if they communicate. Well, putting out that information, all of a sudden the headlines started coming out basically saying that Miss Tanya, or whatever her name is, the daughter, is now living in her home, homeless. Okay, she's living in her car, and she got kids as well. I think she got like 3 or 4 kids or something like that. Either way, she said her kids are not living in the car with her. The kids are living with friends. Okay. And, she did have a job. I don't know if she still has it. She said she worked at a warehouse that she was making, I think, $12 or $15 an hour. And then she was also doing DoorDash and Grubhub deliveries and stuff like that. So she's out here working, but she's like, it's too expensive to live out there in California. And at this point, my whole thing is this, okay? She said that she's been homeless like this for the past like 18 months or something like that, or almost 2 years, or ever since she came out in the press. So I would say like a little bit over a year. And my whole thing is this: if it's too expensive to live out there in California, move, okay? Move somewhere where it's not expensive, where you can afford it. And I get that people are upset. So people are on, 50-50 about this. Some people are blaming Dr. Dre and getting on him. Some people are like, she's a grown-ass woman. I see both sides, okay? And I tend to follow and lean towards you're a grown-ass woman, okay? You're 38 years old and you are dependent on this man. And I know that's his daughter, okay? He is damn near a billionaire. And you wouldn't expect that this would be going on with somebody who has money. You can take care of your kids and stuff like that. But once again, she's 38 years old. Okay. And the way that the headlines was put out there, it was almost as if he literally just been not, haven't been doing nothing for her at all. Come to find out, he cut her off. So he did have a place for her to stay. He was paying her bills and stuff like that, but he cut her off when she went public with their relationship and put their issues out in the press. That's when he cut her off. So like I always say, actions have consequences, and that was she put that action in motion, and that was the consequence that happened. Her being financially unstable at this point. And my whole thing is this: if your father is doing all this stuff and he got all this money and he been sending you money probably through the lawyers or whatever, if you said you don't have physical contact, you don't have a number for him or whatever, but you're probably getting this financial assistance through his lawyer and stuff like that he has set up. My whole thing is, you wasn't putting stuff to the side so that you can have, like, you can save some stuff. Were you spending it all on, things that you need to spend it on, or were you spending it on frivolous things? You know what I'm saying? Did it get a little dark up in here? Girl, who cares? Y'all can see me right. It did, because it's about to anyway. So yeah, it was like you spending it on frivolous things, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know her situation. I don't know what she was doing. But at the same time, people are like, she's a grown ass woman. She needs to be able to take care of herself. And why are you depending on this man just because he's a billionaire or damn near a billionaire? That does not mean that he is obligated to take care of you at your big age, okay? You should be able to take care of yourself, or at least find a way to take care of yourself. And, people also are saying, how can he live with himself knowing that his child is out there struggling? And not only is his child, if you don't care about the child that much, what about the grandkids, okay? Your grandkids are not living in a stable environment. They're couch surfing from friends of their mother to friends of their mother. You know what I'm saying? Going from place to place. And that's not a stable, healthy environment right there. And so I get that. And at the same time, I feel like we can't put it all on Dr. Dre, because, again, Dr. Dre, he is grown. It's his money. It's not the kids' money. It's his money. And his kids are adults, okay? And so if he don't want to provide financial assistance to him, he doesn't have to. Now, if I was in this situation, I would feel some type of way, regardless of if my kid and I are not on the same page. We don't have that good of a relationship. I would at least, make sure that the grandkids are okay. You know what I'm saying? But that would means that you have to make sure that the parent is okay. So I don't know if I would necessarily cut him off, but at the same time, I understand that, you can't be out here doing certain stuff and thinking that everything gonna still be cool. Okay, girl, it looked like my shirt is white. I mean, it is white. It's white and gray. But anyway, so I don't know. Like, I feel like she a grown ass woman. She needs to go out there and make things work. If something ain't happening right here, you need to go out there and find another way, and not just depend on one person, okay? Especially when you already know that y'all got this crazy relationship, this up and down relationship. Why would you put all your faith in this person? Because he just don't seem like the type that'll bend. He don't seem like the type that'll bend. And at the same time, I feel sorry for those kids, and I feel like I don't like when people put their family business out there. And I know part of the reason is to shame him. That's what it is, to shame him and to start taking care of her again. That's what it is. That's what it sounds like. Because other than that, why did we need to know anything about y'all relationship? And truth be told, like, the people that's getting mad at Dr. Dre 100% because he's not taking care of her anymore, there are a lot of people who have millions and billions of dollars who don't take care of their kids, their grown kids, financially, and told them that they have to go find their own way because they won't be supporting them after a certain point. There are people who have to cut their kids off because they are abusing that privilege. It happened. And again, she's a grown-ass woman. But at the end of the day, I know in my situation, if I ever needed help or if I needed a place to stay at least, my mama probably wouldn't give me money because, she'll probably give me a few dollars here and a few dollars there. But, given her situation, I wouldn't even be the person that'd ask her or try to depend on her if something happened where I needed some, financial assistance. And it's hard for me to even ask for help, okay? But if it get to a point where I needed some place to say, she will welcome me with open arms and let me stay there, okay? But I will put forth the effort to try to pay some bills and stuff like that in the house and take some of that responsibility out while I'm saving to try to get myself back in order. Dr. Dre, he could have did something like that. But at the end of the day, he's not obligated to because she's a grown-ass woman, regardless of if that's his daughter or not. But truth be told, I wouldn't feel right seeing my seed out there struggling. I wouldn't feel right about it. It wouldn't make me feel good. It'll make me feel horrible. And like I said, I feel like she put this shit out there so that she can shame him. Shame him, have the public backlash get to him, and make him change his mind, shame him into taking care of her. And I think it ain't gonna help. Dr. Dre look like one of them niggas that's be like, I said what I said, I'm doing what I'm doing, and there's no middle ground, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, okay? But you guys tell me how you feel, all right? on that subject. I know it's gonna be different opinions. Some people gonna be like he should be taking care of her. Some people gonna be like she's grown. All right, and you have to do what you have to do to take care of your kids. And she gotta set a better example. You know, you showing your kids that you need to depend on other people to get to where you need to get to, and that's not the message that you want to send out. It's not. Moving on, some Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, updates. I cannot wait for season 2 to come on, okay? Because we got to mess with Jen Shaw and her whole situation going to court, scamming everybody in the telemarketing scheme and stuff like that. Now we got Mary Cosby, okay? Mary Cosby, the only black girl on the cast. She came to prominence because of the fact that, she married her step grandfather, had a kid, bam, and all that shit. All right. Now she has been arrested and she was charged at one point in April. She was first charged on April 8th, and basically, she went to jail. I don't know if she went to jail, but she went to court or whatever. She has pleaded not guilty to 2 misdemeanor charges of unlawfully providing shelter to a runaway. And her son is involved in it as well. I think he possibly was charged as well. And what it sounds like is basically it could be his girlfriend or a friend of the family or one of their friends that they were sheltering in place or whatever until because they probably had a little issue at home for a second and they ran away for a couple of days and then the parents called the cops. Okay, that's what it sounds like. That's what it sounds like. Like she said, she can't believe that that she being dragged into another family situation. So hopefully when they go to court, this stuff will be figured out. I don't know. It's messy. It's messy. And it do sound a little bit trivial, but hey, if you are harboring an underage child, you can't do that. Okay? No matter if they run away, you're supposed to report it or call the parents or call the cops. That's what you're supposed to do to avoid all this. But we'll see what happens. Hopefully they film this stuff. Baby, y'all can't get on reality TV and start acting up. Girl, we gonna find everything. Everything is gonna be put out there. Don't y'all know that? But anyway, moving on from that, condolences go out to the comedian and actor Tony Baker. He was on the episode of a Black Lady sketch show. I remember that. And I'm pretty sure he be like on Instagram. I'll be seeing him on Instagram all the time. Unfortunately, his son, 21-year-old son, Saren Anthony Raquan Baker, was killed, along with 3 other people, or I should say 2 other people. Their names are Jaden Johnson, who was 20, and Natalie, who was 19. And basically what wound up happening is, because once again, you have to read the stories before you say anything, because sometimes these headlines be so clickbait-ish and it be making you think one thing but it's actually not. Because when I first saw the headline, they made it seem as though the son was out drag racing and doing all this stuff, and then he was unfortunately killed because he was out there drag racing, and come to find out that's not what happened. He was a victim. These people, him and his couple of friends, were victims of the aftermath of somebody else drag racing, okay? They were in a Volkswagen and they were turning left and they wound up getting T-boned or crashed into by a Kia who was drag racing somebody else in a Mercedes-Benz. The Mercedes-Benz people didn't even get touched. I don't even think they got charged with anything or whatever. But definitely the people that were in the Kia, they are definitely going to get charged with probably, second-degree murder or manslaughter or something like that, whichever one that they're going to charge them with, because 3 people died. 3 people passed away soon. And I think the Natalie girl, this was her first time, kicking it with Saren. Okay? The Tony son. And that's just crazy. That's just crazy. Why are you out here drag racing and doing all this stuff, that adrenaline junkie mess, and not thinking of the consequences that can happen? And it was a 4th person that was in the car with the other 3, and they survived. They're in the trauma unit, and I think they're in a coma or something like that. But I can just imagine the emotion that they are going to go through when they wake up and realize exactly what's going on, and the fact that they were involved in a car accident that killed 3 of their friends, and they were the only one that survived so far that we know of. I haven't heard any updates or whatever. That is that we have to protect these people. I don't get it. Y'all was out there looking at Fast and Furious and thought that y'all can do that shit in real life without any consequences? No, you can't. Okay? You have to take into consideration. Oh, excuse me. You have to take into consideration other people around you and not just yourself. Okay? Think about stuff before you do things, because then you start affecting other people, which in turn affect you because now you're facing jail time. You just took 3 lives and now you're about to take your own life, meaning that you're not going to have your freedom no more for a set amount of years. I'm pretty sure they're going to get jail time. They got to get jail time because that's 3 people that you killed out here drag racing. I don't like that. I don't like that. And then speaking of Fast and the Furious, I need y'all to cut the franchise, okay? Is this I know Fast 10 coming out because of the way that Fast 9 ended and the cliffhanger that they left in the little clip. I know that shit is coming out again, okay? Please end it after that, okay? We don't need no more. It's irritating at this point. It's all the same. And that Fast 9, it was cute, but it was too damn long. It was too damn long. It took me 2 damn days to finish it, okay? I couldn't even watch the shit in one setting. Too damn long, okay? Anyway, moving on from that. And I finally saw The Quiet Place too. Baby, if you didn't see that, it was good. It was good. I love the first one, and I did like this second one, okay? Even though they added more people, I was trying to figure out how they was going to do this and whatever, but it was really good to me. Baby, when that boy, I'm finna give a when what happened to the son happened to the son, that shit made me jump and scream at the same damn time. I was in my workroom watching this shit, and I was just like, oh my God. And they was like, girl, what are you doing? I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's good. So if you haven't watched A Quiet Place 2, you should watch it. The Biden administration has mentioned that they are going to extend the pause on federal student loan payments all the way up until the end of January 2022. And all I have to say about that is, I mean, thank you, I guess. But you said that you was gonna get rid of student loans, okay? Why don't you just go ahead and press the button and wipe all that shit clear? That's what we want, okay? I mean, this is a step. Congratulations. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? It's much appreciated because I truly didn't want to start back paying them things yet, okay? I'm already paying off one loan. I need to start paying this one off. I'm putting money to the side and shit like that. I'm tagged. I am tagged, all right? And shout out to Clark Atlanta University and FAMU and who else? Spelman. Y'all wiping out the debt clean for the people, the class of 2020, 2021, you know, all clean or whatever, canceling all the tuition and all that shit. That's what's up. Because people was out here struggling during this pandemic, and y'all thinking about the hardship that they went through, and I'm here for it. I'm so much here for it, okay? So that's what's going on. Kim Zolciak. I tell you, people will come up. I was trying to let the sound go by. People will come up with any type of thing and any type of hustle when they no longer on TV, okay, after these reality shows go off or whatever. Because, you know, Kim Zolciak, she went from the Real Housewives to Atlanta to a football husband to a Tardy for the Party show that was on for like 8 damn seasons or something like that. I don't understand why. I didn't know people was actually watching it, but apparently they were to keep on coming back like that. But it finally got canceled. And so now she's about to be open up a spiritual academy. She said she is offering free time, spiritual advice, and launching a spiritual academy to help people who are passionate about living their best life, and will charge $77 a month for a private members only community. She's she's doing this with somebody else. Partner. Girl, get your words right. She has a partner. Her name is Nicole, who is a healer and she guides people in the process of transforming their lives. When I hear stuff like this, it sounds like a scam to me, okay? And I only say that because you literally come from doing one particular thing and now you're doing something else that we have never known you to do, okay? So are you just going to be the face of this just to bring people in, or are you actually going to be sitting here trying to tell people how to live their life and how to transform and do all this stuff? Like, let me know. Let me know, because it just don't sound like something I would be willing to spend $77 on when all I gotta do is Google the shit. Okay, numb your whole reggae cure. Okay, Tina Turner taught us that. You know what I'm saying? Meditation. All right. And some of this shit I can get for free off of YouTube. And this is no shade to those that's out there that's really doing this for real, for real. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I would not go to no Kim Zolciak for shit. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Girl, even if one of my faves did some stuff like this, I'd be sitting here like, I'm going to sit this one out. Because I don't trust you like that. Woo! Anyway, congratulations to Allison Felix. She finished third in the 400 meters race on Friday, and this gave her her 10th or 11th medal in her whole career, track and field career. And I think she has the most medal in track and field ever. Mama's out here doing it. And congratulations to the Olympic team, basketball team, U.S. basketball team. They won against France. They defeated France, and they got the gold medal for the 4th consecutive Olympic year. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Durant, how many he got? He was a big part of it, so he got a couple of medals or whatever already as well. So congratulations to them. Okay. And Monica, y'all see, first of all, let's go back to the Olympics. Y'all see how Jamaica just coming through? The islands is just coming through, okay? The Caribbean islands, let me specify. The Caribbean islands, they just coming through, bitch. They just coming through. That track, what was the track and field event where basically it wasn't nothing but black people up in third, first, and second place? Girl, listen, I was here for it, okay? Y'all better fucking represent. Y'all better represent. Monica, yippee-yi-yo, yippee-yi-yay, baby. That's what she said. Monica is finna come out with an album, okay? A country album. She said she about to do some country shit. You know what? I'm here for it. A lot of this music stuff was started with black folks, but then it just became white people stuff because, they used to steal stuff, okay? We know that history or whatever. If you don't know, go look it up. So I'm here for it. Like Kate Michelle doing her little country album or whatever. I can see that happening. I will actually look forward to listening to it, give it a listen or whatever. Monica, I'm that's my girl, so I listen to it or whatever. It's different. It's cute. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, but let me ask this question. Why are you thinking about a goddamn country album when you were supposed to give us, what, chapter 37 or 38 or whatever the fuck it is? Bitch, ain't you 49? Ain't you 49? That was like 3 years ago. Where that album at that you owe us? What's going on, bitch? Like, y'all playing with the pandemic. We ain't had shit else to do but to listen to music and stream shit. And y'all could have put this stuff out. Y'all could have put this stuff out and got y'all a couple of streams and did a couple of virtual stuff and then be ready to go do performances now that y'all out here in the world. Okay, y'all out here in the world, all out in the open and shit. Girl, some of y'all didn't play that shit right. Some of y'all didn't play that shit right. But then again, some of y'all careers actually do depend on the performances and stuff like that. So maybe that's what it was. I don't know. Jake Gyllenhaal, I touched on this on my video, in my love after lockup video yesterday. Yet again, another Caucasian actor has come out and basically said they don't understand what it is to bathe. Mind you, this is somebody that I actually do like. Once again, this is another person that I actually do like. And I'm just annoyed. Jake Gyllenhaal really did say in an interview that, oh my God, it's a wasp. Close the door. Basically said that bathing is not a necessity to him anymore. I wish y'all would stop telling us your business, because now we're judging. Somebody spilled some tea about somebody else, another person, in my love after lockup in my love after lockup comments, and I was just sitting here like, oh my God, at this point, raise your hands if you do wash up every day, okay? Bitch, I don't care if you take one shower or not. I just don't understand, like, my whole thing is this. I don't care what scientist or what person or whoever the fuck says you don't need to wash up every damn day. It'll do this, it'll do that. Bitch, that's why we got skin cream. That's why we got fucking lotion or whatever. That's why we moisturize or whatever the fuck. But my whole thing is, it only makes sense to at least wash up a couple of times a day, or at least once a day, if that's all that you want to do. Like, my thing is, you wake up, you go outside into the world, and especially in this day of COVID and stuff like that, and people, like, I would be extra, like, trying to make sure my body and system is all cleaned up or whatever, hygienic and everything. Like, you going outside, you got the pollution and all that stuff that's in the air that's hitting your body, the dust that's hitting your body, and it's getting all on your skin and all that stuff, and it's muggy out, so you got that muggy feeling on you, you're sweating and stuff like that, and you mean to tell me you don't come home and take a shower after a long day of working and shit like that? You just do whole baths? And if you don't know what a whole bath is, that means probably dabbing your vagina a little bit, or washing underneath your ball sack just a little bit with not even, and some of them don't even use real towels, they use fucking baby wipes and shit like that, bitch. Or, wiping underneath your arms and maybe putting a dab of deodorant on that. I don't know. No. We're not going to do that, okay? I don't want you walking around with dingy looking skin, okay? And then you smell. You wait until you get right to fucking wash your ass. That don't feel right. That feel right to you? Girl, no. I'm this topic is getting on my nerves, okay? And it's getting me heated, as you can tell. Like, I have to come on here each and every episode, each and every fucking video to talk about this, because I just don't understand the logic behind it. Granted, our ancestors probably didn't wash every damn day, but because they didn't have what we have now. We got the means. You got the means. I don't understand. Why you gonna go outside just being funky, and then you being around people, and you being on people's sets and stuff, and you being in people's face and doing interviews and stuff like that. I understand now, like, a little bit when you at home and we doing that virtual stuff, but y'all been doing this shit. I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Why are you doing this? It does not hurt to get some soap and some water in a towel and to scrub a little bit, okay? And then you coming in and you putting all that dirty shit on your bed sheets and shit like that. Nah, see, I ain't got time for that. That's why I don't trust people, and I don't barely go to people's houses, because some of y'all motherfuckers ain't clean. Y'all ain't as clean as y'all say y'all is, and some of you black folks, y'all probably do the same damn thing, especially during this pandemic. Some of y'all don't even wash y'all ass when y'all wake up as well, okay? See, me, I couldn't do that shit. I'm a big girl as it is, but I still like the cleanliness feel. I'm sorry that I went on a rant. It was just disturbing my spirit. It really was disturbing my spirit. But I'm gonna get up off of here, okay? That was just a little what it is extra. I might be back. Well, I'll be back for Love and Marriage Huntsville. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. If y'all got some other topics or something y'all want me to talk about, put it down in the comments, okay? Let's discuss, because y'all, as y'all can see, I was deeply disturbed. I was deeply disturbed at the end of the video. Because it be people that I like. I can see if I didn't care about it, I'd be like, yeah, you look like it, so I don't care, move on. But there's people that I actually like. Goddamn. Anyway, I will see you guys later. It's hot as hell out here. Peace.